But before we jump into the game, let's have a look at the options here. So these are the custom options for graphics. They have tons of options here. I'm playing a mix of medium and high. This has to do with the RAM. This game is absolutely destroying my RAM. Like, it runs on, especially in Europe, when you are starting in one of the highly dense areas, like 10 to 12 gigabyte of my RAM is just going up into thin air. And for somebody who has only 16 gigabyte of RAM, do TLA, well, you don't really see it in the sky. I haven't really noticed it. I haven't really noticed it, and it seems to help a little bit. Like, again, I'm just using those options which are making it able to me to run the game. Because the problem is, when I'm running out of RAM, it crashes the game. So I'm trying not to run out of RAM. I'm also streaming the game, so I'm keeping those options. I'm sorry, I will not change my options because this is what makes me able to run the game. This is what I have figured out. I don't know why it is so finicky with my RAM, but the moment it runs out of my RAM, it crashes. This might not be the case for other people, but that's what it does to me. So, but yeah, I'm running a mix here of high and medium. You can even go up to ultra, but ultra needs more than 16 gigabyte of RAM or something. It's not too tough on my hardware. Like, my GPU and my CPU are actually not too much strained. It is really a RAM issue, so I might just have to get more RAM now, which is something I have planned anyways. There's just camera options if you want to change that. Like, there's a lot of camera options here, which is nice. Sound. Let me, by the way, slow the sound a little bit. Like, the game is actually relatively loud in-game. Like, I kid you not. It's, the music itself was not the problem. The music itself was fine. It's really mostly the other stuff, aka engines. Then there's traffic. First of all, let's apply and save here. This is your basically the traffic you see on the map, right? I have the real-time aircraft traffic. I keep everything at 50% because, as I said, my RAM is not playing nicely here with me. Then there's the data cap. So if you are somebody who has a data cap or who doesn't have like the greatest internet in the world, you can do a lot of changes here. And you can see, like, this is the current data I have consumed. So you can even put like a data limitation in. You can completely deactivate all the features. Like, if you are somebody who, again, doesn't have the greatest internet in the world, or is unfortunately screwed and has a data cap, they are definitely giving you options to limit all of it, which is really good. Which is really, really good. Then there is the flight model. I just go with modern. I don't even know what that means. Like me till this week, yeah. Then you have, of course, your languages. I don't know what that really is. Accessibility. There you can change the interface scale, the main color, the background opacity. Like, they're giving you a good amount of accessibility. But yeah. Oh, we want to see a pilot, co-pilot while you fly. Ah, okay. Well, that's not too good. But yeah, these are the options. Then, of course, you can choose the assistance. We are choosing medium, which seems to be a good middle ground. You can do an all assist or true to life, where the game is literally just like, good luck. Right. Like, you can totally choose that. We're going with medium right now. we're going with medium. And then there are your controls. They will find your controls. Like the first time you were starting up the game is like, we have found your controller. We have found mouse and keyboard. What do you want to use? Right, and then you have like all the options here, like camera, brakes, like control surface, landing gear, and so on and so forth. Like that, these are the options they're giving you with the controller. Yeah. And then, of course, if you have a HOTAS, they would definitely find the HOTAS. But because I don't have a HOTAS, they cannot find it. Alright, let's have a look at the world map. We're not going into world map because we would do some flight training. We would do some flight training. Can you spawn a plane up in the air? Oh, you mean not starting? That is a good question. This is the world map. As you can see, it's, there's a lot of stuff there. Yes, you can. Oh, well, there you go. I mean, you can choose where you want to departure. Like you can zoom in. These are the, by the way, these are the main airports. Like whenever you see an airport with a star, these airports are modeled after the original airport in real life. That doesn't mean that there are no airports elsewhere. Like if you're zooming in, like you can see, like you have like smaller airports, right? They're popping up, but they're just default. Oh, that's cool. You can start on runway or gate. Okay. So if I would just click here, yeah, set as a departure. And when there is no airport, then, well, it would definitely not start you in the city, because that would be kind of interesting, wouldn't it be? And you can also see like the other airplanes. This is, by the way, this is super interesting. This is real airplane data. It's like super cool. Like you can see like the airplane data. But yeah, you can start wherever you want. You can start wherever you want. Which is like really, really cool. So you can do the same thing, of course, with the US. You cannot see it because my fat face is unfortunately in the way, but you can choose your airplanes here on the left side. These, let me go from the left to the right, and let me show you all the airplanes which there are. So we have the Airbus, the A320, Pit Special, 747, 787, the Dreamliner, SR-22, X-Cup, TBM. By the way, please don't be mad at me when I mispronounce certain aircrafts. I would definitely enjoy this game, but I'm certainly not the person who knows a lot about aircrafts. Just to make that absolutely clear. Yes. To make something very clear, before we are going on with the airplanes, this code in this game was provided by Xbox. Thank you very much, Xbox, for it. They gave me the complete edition, which is like the super deluxe $120 edition, which has all the airplanes and all the airports. Keep in mind, if you are deciding to buy the standard edition, which is $60, you are missing out on 10 airplanes and 10 airports. So please inform yourself which airports are missing and which airplanes are missing if you're not buying like the more expensive versions. And then decide for yourself if that is okay for you or not. Just to make that absolutely clear. Okay? Well, you're missing handcrafted airports, yeah. You are just getting default one. Yeah, that is more correct. But you are definitely missing the airplanes. You're missing the airplanes, And for some airports, they're just using the default look. That is more correct. Then we have the DA40 TDI, the DA40 NG, the DA62, the DV20, the Extra 330 LT, the Flight Design CTSL. Oh my god, what is that? The A5? That looks hilarious. I like it. The VL3, the Virus SW121, the Cap 10, the DR400, the Beechcraft Baron G58, the Beechcraft Bonanza G36, the Beechcraft King Air 350A, not A, the Cessna, I always mispronounce it, 152, 152-1 Aerobat, the 172 Skyhawk, this is another variant of it, then the Grand Caravan EX, then we have some jets, the Cessna Citation CJ4 Longitude, the Savage Cup, the Shock Ultra, and that is it. Yeah, these are the airplanes which are right now in the game. Well, so these are the things you can do, at least on the main screen. And then you of course can just change the airport. Ooh, can you start in the Arctic? You could. Yeah. Be kind of fun. Frosty. Very frosty. And yeah, you can fly everywhere if you have enough fuel. Like you can just fly everywhere if you so desire. Can you show my hometown? Well, what is your hometown? Like, I mean, I'm definitely interested to fly to some places to see how they look and how they do, right? But depends on where your hometown is. Don't say Atlantis. Atlantis doesn't count. We don't have U-boats. But yeah, you have all the places in the world. One thing I noticed, so I made a bad decision to start in the heart of Europe at Frankfurt, which is like a huge airport. And man, that put a strain on my PC. Just to make that absolutely clear. Oh god, is that rain? Oh, please let it be rain. Please let it be rain, which is slowly coming up to Berlin. Oh, I'm melting. Oh. It's a not so beautiful country. Why are you saying that? Slovakia? Bratislava? Let me see if they actually... Oh, sometimes it's weird. Do they? What the hell? Sometimes my mouse doesn't want as much as I want. Can I actually like choose directly for an airport? Let me see. Oh yeah, we can search for one. Do you know the airport? Do you know the airport you have there? Is it just Bratislava? Let me see. Yeah, there it is. Stefanik Bratislava. Bam. There it is. Yep, there it is. Right there. Minsk. I mean, sure. I can search for Minsk. There's Minsk too, if you're looking for. I don't have to search for it, I know where Minsk is. I'm not gonna lie, I had to search for Bratislava because I didn't know exactly where it is in this area. So it was like, let's look it up. Not gonna lie, yeah. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, they have basically nearly every bigger airport on the map. TNCB. What is that? Is that the airport? Oh yeah, TNCB. Well, that's over there. Yeah, that's over there. Flamingo. There you go. It's there. Right there. Yep. Find the Berlin airport. Which one? Like... Which one? We have Schönefeld, Tempelhof, and Tegel. Tegel is the main airport right now. Schönefeld should have been opened 14 years ago, no, 10 years ago nearly. We're slightly behind. They finally tried to open it this year, so we will see if that actually works. Yeah, this is the new one. It's just not open yet. Tempelhof is actually closed. That thing was closed 8 years ago? 8 years ago. Yeah. Oh, no problem. Little actor. You're welcome. Hey, I'm really looking forward to check out like all the spaces here. There's so many great airports and so many great places to visit. So North Florida, sure, we can go here. We have a lot of airports. We have Orlando, Tampa. Yeah, the Orlando one is the big one. Which one do you want? Pensacola. Is it even in? Is that that must be a small one, isn't it? It's more north. Alright. Sheesh, before my mods are like hitting me. Northeast Florida? No? Can I search for that thing? Let me see if I can search for this thing. Oh, no, that's coastal. Oh no, it is coastal. Yeah, that's it. Is that it? Yeah, they're the Pensacola ones. There's the Pensacola International, if you're looking for this one. Yeah. It's right there. It's all there. Is this, by the way, the range the airplane can reach with one fuel? Out of curiosity. So the circle is the 650 miles LED. Oh, okay. Interesting. All right, folks. As much as I would love for new places, let's do some flight training because, well, this is my first time, and I have absolutely no clue how to play. So let's crash some airplanes, shall we? Yeah. I know some people are like, oh, just learning by doing, just fly, man. We'll figure it out. Yeah. don't trust myself. Look, I don't want to crash as often as you would like to see it. Oh god. Aileron, flaps, rudder, elevator. So, oh, man, that's some fast loading time. What the hell? Oh, because it's the tutorial. So I assume you're very much limited to what you can actually do. Okay, that makes sense. Sure.
Welcome to flight training. I'm your instructor, Captain Molina. But
who's flying this thing? I'm not flying.
We'll get started with some basic controls. Sound good? First things first, let's get familiar with your surroundings. Don't worry. I've got the stick while you get your bearings.
Wait, you got my stick?
Windows, you can see we have great visibility over Sedona today.
I think it's phrasing. Okay, this is how you can, like,
is Red Rock territory.
Look outside. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Don't catch my stick. Right? Who's flying this thing? Okay, so I have a little bit of a problem here. The controls are using my mouse and keyboard, which is not helping. Yeah, can we make this the controller my default, please? I would totally appreciate that. Because it uses my mouse and keyboard, which I'm totally not using. Ooh, pretty. But doesn't help me right now. Yeah, it doesn't... Some functions cannot be done on controller. Oh, don't say that. Save a custom... Okay. Okay.
See if you can spot the Sedona airport. The runway should be a pretty easy landmark to find.
Oh boy.
There you go.
Oh, there it is.
Confirmation on the airport. Now
Found
that
it.
we're oriented, it's your turn. Time to fly this bird.
I can do that. I can do that. That's on me. I can do that. You can actually put somebody next to you. Where is it? Let me see. You can actually put somebody next to you. Let's not make it weird, okay? Let me see. So we have a lady here, so it would make sense to put a lady there. And that should do the trick. Yeah, some functions cannot be done with a controller. It's a little bit unfortunate.
The first control on our training list is the yoke.
Didn't work.
I still remember my first instructor saying the yoke is like a steering wheel. Almost. Sure, you can turn, but you can also pitch. For starters, it controls the ailerons. You left the training airspace, you need to go back.
Oh my god, I'm controlling?
For starters, it controls the ailerons. And the ailerons, they allow the plane to roll and bank into turns. Go ahead and try rolling to the right.
Okay, okay.
Nice.
Oh,
Now
co-pilot
let's see
is
you
only
level back
external
out.
view. I don't even know how to go into external view.
Good. Of course, the yoke also controls the elevator. And the elevator affects the plane's pitch, right?
Uh-huh.
Pull back on the stick, the plane starts to climb. Give it a shot. The most valuable things in aviation are speed and altitude.
Uh-huh.
But notice, when you're pitching up, your
And
speed
key.
is decreasing. You could add more power. Or for now, let's just pitch down.
Okay.
Just like that. Your speed's picking up, you've left the training airspace, you need to go back. Just like that. Your speed's picking up again as the nose pitches down. As you level back out, let's talk about another control. The rudders at your feet.
Oh god. Yeah, rudder.
Rudder
Yes.
pedals control the aircraft's side-to-side movement, also known as yaw.
Okay.
On the ground, those pedals are going to steer the plane left or right. Up here, they properly align us during turns. Try them out and watch the plane's nose skew to either side. Simple enough, right?
Whoa.
Before we go on, let's bring the plane back to straight-up flight. Make sure your dashboard is aligned 3 to 4
Hey,
inches
simulator
below the
Des.
horizon
How are you
for
doing?
cruise attitude.
Let's see me cruise and wait.
Okay, the last thing we're gonna cover now is the throttle.
Uh-huh.
If you have the need for speed, then the throttle's for you. Full control
Nice.
over the power output of the engine. Let's see what happens when you cut all the power.
What? Okay, what button is that? That they're showing me the keyboard buttons and not the controller buttons is kind of weird, not gonna lie. Is it B? Oh, it is B. It is B.
Surprise, surprise. Our altitude is decreasing.
Yeah? Lady?
This might be a good time for a piloting PSA. Always keep an eye on your surroundings, because nobody likes a low-flying duck.
What am I doing?
Alright, let's go ahead and throttle back up.
Please?
You've left the training airspace, you need to go back.
Oh, okay.
Alright, let's go ahead and throttle back up. There you go. Speed is increasing, and as long as we maintain the same attitude, our altitude will keep climbing too.
It's like, yeah, let's cut off the
You're
engine
really
and see
getting
what
the hang of your
happens.
controls. Before long, you won't even need a co-pilot.
This looks stunning.
Until
Yeah,
then,
this is,
if
by
you
the
want
way,
help
this is
with
not
the
even on
radio or
ultra.
checklists or
This is
simply flying
on
the plane, I'll be here.
Medium high.
You left the training airspace, you need
More
to go
high
back.
than medium. There are only like 1 or 2 things which are medium.
Until then, if you want help with the radio or checklists or simply flying the plane, I'll be here. You can pass me the controls when you're ready to finish your session, or keep flying. It is a great day after all.
Okay, how do I pass you the controls?
Alright, I have control. Good
Thanks.
job.
Haha, wonderful. The end button. You actually learned this to do in the rear plane. Interesting. But yeah, this looks still good. Yeah, I'm playing on high to medium. Like I said, there are only like 2 options, which I have on medium. The problem is this game is using RAM. Like right now, I'm at 10 gigabyte of my RAM just for this game. Like, and I have only 16 gigabyte available, unfortunately. I have to upgrade. I will probably do that over the weekend. But, whew, I tried to go even higher than that, and then the game just crashed because we didn't have enough RAM. So, yeah. I could go higher. I could go higher than high. But I just need the higher RAM. Can wait until Tuesday. So far, it's fun. Keep in mind, I'm not a simulator master. I'm a novice. But this first one has been fun. I'm looking forward to the next one. Okay, what is this? Airspeed indicator. Oh, okay. Attitude indicator. Makes sense. Altimeter. Okay. Turn slip indicator. What? Turn slip? What is turn slip? Huh. Heading indicator. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Well, let's see. Keep in mind for everyone who is joining, this game was provided by Xbox. Thank you very much, Xbox, for the code. And also they gave me the deluxe edition, which is the $120 edition. So keep that in mind when you are choosing your
Today we're talking about attitudes
edition.
of flight, how your plane is oriented relative to the horizon.
Okay.
If you look outside, you can see the cockpit is just about 4 inches below the horizon line.
Yes.
We're flying straight with a decent rate of speed. This is the cruise attitude. Let's see how it reads on your instruments.
Looks pretty good. Yeah.
Take a look at the attitude indicator. As the name implies, it shows your current attitude. The white line is the horizon.
I just imagine
with the sky
what
above
my
and the
character is
ground
doing
below.
right now.
That orange element in the middle, aligned with the horizon, that's your plane. Just like we saw outside, our current attitude reads pretty much straight and level.
Okay.
Okay, now let's see how much power the engine's generating. Check your tachometer.
How big
Looks like
was
we're
the
pushing
build
around
to download?
2,300 revolutions per minute.
So
Combined, attitude
this was
and
about
engine
100
RPM
gigabyte to
translate
download.
aircraft performance.
Yeah, 100 gigabyte to download, but you're also downloading
Which
more
leads us to your airspeed indicator.
in-game when you're using like the streamed data.
Now, last but not least, check your altimeter. To figure out your altitude, you always want to read the small needle first. That's how many thousands of feet up you are. Then on to the big needle for the hundreds.
Keep in mind, let her finish, and then I will say
With
something
our
very
current
important
attitude
here.
and power output, we're holding a speed of 90 knots and a stable altitude of 6,000 feet.
Okay.
But that's about to change. Take the stick when you're ready.
Okay, so let me say something very
Pull
quickly.
back slightly on the yoke to raise the nose just above the horizon line. About 2
game-
inches. Make sure you don't pitch up too much, or the angle will be too steep to create lift. And without enough lift, we'll stall.
Shut up for a second, girl. The game only downloads about 3 gigabyte in the launcher. Start the game. That's where the real download starts. Like, I downloaded 3 gigabyte and I was like, huh, that was quick. Well, apparently I'm ready. And then I was starting up the game, and that's where the real download happened. And then it started to download 95 gigabyte on top of it. And it took me about 2 hours to download and install the game. And no, it's not because of my internet, and it's definitely not because of my PC. Like, normally 100 gigabyte takes me about 20 minutes to download because I have a gigabyte. Like, I have a gigabyte connection, and I'm also like downloading this game on my M2, so it should be relatively fast to be installed. So keep that in mind. Don't forget that. That is like a super important thing. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you, Ghost, on my right side.
Throttle and start climbing.
How high do we have to go here?
Pull back slightly on the yoke to raise the nose just above the horizon line. About 2 inches.
Nah. Oh, increased throttle.
Welcome to the climb attitude. See how it
Sorry.
shows up on your attitude indicator and tachometer?
Mm-hmm.
According to your altimeter, we're gaining altitude.
Nice, nice, nice.
But we're losing airspeed even at full throttle, proving you can't avoid basic physics while making a climb.
Ah, damn it!
Okay, before
Physics.
we go on, let's get back to a cruise attitude.
Okay.
Ease up on the yoke and aim your nose just below the horizon. Then throttle back down to 2300 RPMs.
2300 is about there. Well, kinda.
Ease up on the yoke and aim your nose just below the horizon. Then
I'm
throttle
doing that.
back down to 2300 RPMs. Nice job. We're now set up with the same
There we
attitude
go.
and power we had at the top
Haha.
of the lesson. Next up is the descent attitude.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy
Start
how
by reducing your
easy this
RPMs to
airplane
1800.
reacts to my controller.
Then drop the plane's nose a bit further below the horizon.
Like, I literally just pitched the controllers a bit. Like, it's kind of crazy.
As expected, with a nose-down attitude, our altitude is decreasing, while our speed is picking up. Why
Like,
don't
I'm
you
really
get us
just
back to a cruise attitude, and we'll hit the last
doing
part of
this.
our lesson.
Look at this. It's reacting to the smallest pitches. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. It's absolutely crazy. Okay, aircraft just below the horizon.
There we go. Now that we know how to cruise, climb, and descend, let's talk
Yeah, I
about
think
the
I have
turn
to
attitude.
adjust the control sensitivities.
Gently pull the yoke left or right to start rolling the plane. If
Okay.
you take a look outside, you can see how our attitude's changed. But you can also check your instruments for the details.
Yes, yes,
As a
yes.
general rule, you always want to keep your turns under 30 degrees.
Okay, that makes sense.
At the top of your attitude indicator,
Imagine if
there's
we had
a
a flight
series of
stick.
notches representing 10 degrees
I wonder how it
each.
feels with mouse and
Use them to
keyboard.
control your roll.
Let me see.
Notice
Oh, I
the
cannot.
more you turn, the more you
Whoa.
need to pull back on the yoke to maintain altitude. When you're rolling out,
Okay.
you'll need to do the opposite. Roll and push at the same time.
It was kind of weird.
The more you know about the main attitudes of flight, the closer you get to that pilot state of mind. So keep practicing, and whenever you're done, pass me the controls.
Okay. I think I figured this out for now. Does he saying crash into the next
Thanks,
object?
I've got control now. Well done.
How did you get early access to this game? Xbox was so nice, blah 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 blah. Xbox was nice enough to give me an early access key, so I can show the game to you, and hopefully you enjoy what you see, and then you can check out the game for yourself. Probably feels awful like Elite Dangerous. I have no clue. Okay, takeoff and level flight. Oh boy, here we go, folks. This will be the first big issue. Oh boy. But yeah, Xbox was nice enough to give me an early access key. Can you do a barrel roll? Probably with the right airplane. Not sure if this is the right airplane to do so. We should try that with a Boeing. Yeah. Sorry. Change your sensitivity before. We can do that. Yeah, we can definitely do that. And by the way, folks, hi, my name is Mo. I am a partnered streamer here on Twitch, and we are what you would call a variety channel. And we are always liking to check out the newest games when they're coming out, and sometimes even, like you can see right now, before they even come out. Microsoft Flight Simulator is the game we are checking out right now. We have Mortar Shell, which is a Souls-like, on Tuesday. We are also doing a playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn PC on ultra hard difficulty. And then by the end of the month, we have Wasteland 3. where we are also doing a full playthrough of. I'm really looking forward to that game because we have played the beta a few months ago. That was fantastic. Okay, let's do the sensitivity here because we definitely have an issue with that. Can I? Let me see. Flight control surfaces. Wait, reverse? No, it wasn't reverse. Oh, it was. Yeah. Oh, that's okay. Why can't I fix this? Oh, there we go. What? Whoa! What? What is going on here? You don't have it? Wow. Okay, that's kind of meh. That's kind of meh. That's unfortunate. Maybe on the throttle? No. That is so unfortunate, Fogbound Turtle. That is really, really unfortunate. Yeah. Oh, man. Can you do it on the mouse and keyboard? Anti-ice. Electric. That is so much more than the freaking controller has. The hell? Look at that. Okay, well, then we have to deal with what we have. It is what it is.
There's an old saying I like. A mile of road will take you a mile.
I haven't
A mile of runway will take you anywhere.
reverse access.
Taking off isn't hard, but there are a few key points to remember. First,
Okay.
we always take off into the wind, which won't be an issue on a calm day like today.
Okay.
Second, before we enter a runway, we always make sure it's clear.
My guess? Yeah, Xbox gave me an early key so I can show off the game. And that's what we're doing right now. Okay, we removed the brakes.
Everything looks good, no cross traffic. Go ahead and taxi into position.
Last famous words, by the way.
The rudder
In every
pedal should
accident.
make steering the plane pretty easy.
Crossing looks good, looks clear. Align aircraft on the center of the runway. Okay, do we have to move? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, that's too fast. That's too fast. That's too fast. Oh boy, oh boy. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. Okay. I am. Yeah. Okay, this is good. This is good. I got this.
All right, let's do this. Apply full power and I'll walk you through the takeoff as we go.
Nobody saw anything. If somebody asked you, first try, no issues. Oh boy. Let's see how this
Use your rudders
goes.
to stay on the center line and keep pushing power until you reach 55 knots.
I'm trying. Where are my knots? Oh, here we are. Okay.
Good. Now gently pull back on the yoke. Line up the top of your instrument panel so it's a couple inches above the horizon. That'll pitch us up and set a good climb attitude. And we're airborne. Focus on
Yay!
flying straight. Use your rudders to keep the runway heading of 210 degrees. Maintain 75 knots, and we'll reach our target altitude of 5,500 feet in no time.
Nice. We did it, chat. We did it. And I haven't crashed yet. Can you believe that? I haven't crashed yet. The joy of flying and not crashing. It's a miracle, chat. You're going too slow. Okay, let me see. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Well, it doesn't really go faster. Like, I'm already at maximum speed. It's easier to get off the ground than landing, especially for molds. Wow. Thanks, Draco. Hey, how are you doing, Draco? Good to see you. And also, wow. Wow. Rude. Okay. Push it down. And go up. The red button. Okay, these are my flaps. Whoa, okay, that was bad. They have not told me how to click on the mixture. Can I just... Yeah, they haven't mentioned that yet in the tutorial. That's so weird that you were using basically the mouse and the controller, but I'm still losing power. This is how I go down, so how do I go up and also keep like my 75 knots? I wonder what they do on Xbox. I think the game is only on PC available right now. Don't pitch too high. I'm not that high. Look at that. I think I'm not doing alright. Are we going up? No, we are not really going up. Okay, let me see. Maybe it's because of the controller. Like, I feel like on the controller it's a bit like... Wait. Oh my god. You serious? Game. When did you want to tell me that my flaps are still out? And that they are basically breaking the whole time? Wop wop wop. Well, that would have been a really needy information here, just saying. Yeah, my flaps were still out. Now they are fine. Now that I changed it. Yeah. Now we're good. I hate it when I go around with my flaps out. Legend. Not in front of all the people, please. We're getting there, chat. We are getting there. Slowly but surely. Contacts. Whoa! Okay, that works. That also works. Hey, that actually works a little bit better. Ooh, I like that. I actually like that. Oh. I think I can work with this one. Skyhawk PM, thank you very much for your Prime game? I think it's Prime game now. Thank you very much for that. Look, I am really bad with this one. I am really, really bad. Okay? If you haven't noticed, I am bad. Okay, you know what? Let's go higher. No, no, no. We can do it. We can do it. Yes! Okay, we have reached the feed. Now we need the knots. No, we didn't reach the feed. Is it powerful? Yeah, you can see it. Like, you can see it on the engine. So I'm running at 100%. You mean like this? I'm still not sure how I can reach like 75 knots. Like, we are at full engine. And it's like, I have to basically go down to get that. Follow the stick thingy. Okay, what is the best mixture then? Oh, 80% maybe? Okay, let's see if we can do 80% actually.
5,500 feet, a nice safe altitude for part 2 of our
Alright,
lesson.
80% was apparently right.
Straight
Oh.
and level flight. First step here is adjusting our attitude. We're in a cruise attitude, pushing max power. To stay level at our target altitude, let's start by easing the throttle back to 1,800 RPMs.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, girl?
You probably noticed, to maintain altitude, you need to pitch the nose up. You could just keep pulling on the yoke to hold steady, but that's not really a precise means of control. Probably better to adjust your trim wheel until you don't need to push or pull on the yoke. Drag the trim down when you need to set the nose up. Drag it up to set the nose down. Try adding trim to keep us at 5,500 feet without increasing throttle. If you feel our pitch slipping and need to get back to the proper attitude,
trim.
don't worry. Just pull on the yoke, then dial in the right trim. The way I was taught, when you adjust the trim, you make rough changes at first to remove pressure on the yoke. Then small adjustments to find the perfect setting to keep your desired attitude. That's the key to straight and level flight. It saves you from constantly pushing or pulling on the yoke.
And you wanted to tell me
gives
that
you
when?
more time to enjoy the ride. If you want more practice using the trim, go for it. Whenever you're ready to pass the controls, I'll be here.
Okay, I'm still not 100% convinced, like... I don't know if it is my controller. But I have the feeling the trim does nothing. Okay, that's this one. Oh wow, we have to be... Wow, okay, we have to be super careful. Yeah, trim is still not instant. So I think I have a problem. My controller is a little bit loose. And this game reacts very aggressively on when my controller moves to the left and to the right. I wonder if you can like move to complete mouse and keyboard. Yeah, by the way, I'm still trying to learn this stuff here. I'm not doing much right now, and I'm trying to like feel it out. Okay, let me see how this works with... how does mouse and keyboard work in this? Not at all, I assume. That's interesting. The rules is that you trim for power. Okay. More power, less trim up. And vice versa. Okay. Okay, that's up. I'm just playing around right now. If you're like, what is he doing? I'm playing around. I'm trying to find like the right thing. And yes, I'm very aggressive right now. Okay, so you have to be very careful about this. Like, that trim can be amazing. But it can also be very devastating for your airplane. Okay. Things to learn. Hey, yeah! Okay. So no, the trim is why the 737 MAX planes crashed. Yikes. So this is like super crucial and super critical. Well, no pressure, I guess, right? What the? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. I think I slowly get it now. Well, we are still going to the left slightly, but that's a different topic. So we're getting there. That's the P-torque of a single engine, whatever you say. Like, I know that some people will come in here and they're like, he does know nothing about airplanes. Why is he playing this? I'm like, because I have fun. Let me have fun, please. I know nothing, but I have fun. Pretty. Somebody living there? No. Alright. Well, then let's do the next one. Oh. Oh my god. So if you have...
I have control. Hope you
if you haven't seen this, I might have opened up the task manager instead of giving the controls over to our co-pilot. Oh no, landing! Oh my god. Oh. Well, here we go, chat. I hope you have parachutes. And I wish you good luck. Because whew, this will be something. Oh god. So you're going nose first, right? When you land. Always nose first. Right? I mean, that's how airplanes do the landing. Nose first and then just break it out. Gwilda, wait, what? Get ready to clip? Yeah, soon. Oh god, here we go.
My first instructor used to say the best part of flying is landing in one piece. The man was a terminal pessimist, but he wasn't wrong.
He is right.
You're in charge of bringing us in for a safe landing. We've got clearance for a straight-in approach, so we don't have to complete the standard traffic pattern. And I've already set us
she's
up
an
in
optimistic.
landing configuration at 65 knots with 10 degrees of flaps and idle power. We're on the glide slope now. Maintain speed around 65 knots. Change your pitch if you need to, and keep your aim point on the runway number. When you're targeting the runway number, you want to keep it steady in your sights. If it looks like the number's moving up in your windscreen, you're coming in low.
Which numbers?
You'll need to add a bit more throttle to get back on the slope. If it looks like the number's moving down in your windscreen, well, then you're too high. You'll need to add flaps to increase your rate of descent, but you'll also need to push forward and trim to change your attitude and maintain the same speed.
Oh god. Oh god. My flaps are extended. I'm pretty sure I did that. Yep, they're fully extended. Change your attitude, she said. Right. Right. Do a barrel roll? No. We are not doing a barrel roll, Wildor. Not today, man. Not today. Not yet. We do a barrel roll later. But not today, man. Not today.
Keep your aim point on the runway threshold. When you're 10 feet above the runway, it's time to flare.
Flare?
Once
What?
we pass the threshold, shift your aim point to the end of the runway. Then, pull back slightly on the yoke to aim the nose just above it.
She said something I don't understand. Flare? What? And we are too slow, by the way. We are coming in far too I know. Yep, this will end badly.
Okay, we're past the threshold. Start the flare.
I mean, I kind of expected this. I would tell you what, I will ignore her a little bit. She's confusing me more than anything else. Because it seems like I can just do my own thing with the power and whatnot.
My first instructor used to say the best part of flying is landing in one piece. The man was a terminal pessimist, but he wasn't wrong.
Like, I don't give a damn about
Today,
her.
You're in charge of bringing us in for a
It's
safe
because of
landing.
your attitude. Damn it.
We've got clearance for a straight-in approach, so we don't have to complete the standard traffic pattern. And
I
I've
hope this
already
thing
set us
says
up with
brakes.
landing configuration at 65 knots with 10 degrees of flaps and idle power. We're on the glide slope now. Maintain speed around 65 knots. Change your pitch if you need to, and keep your aim point on the runway number.
Totally
When you're
not.
targeting the runway number, you
Next week
wanna keep
Tuesday,
it steady in your
yes.
sights.
It's also on the Xbox Game Pass,
If it looks like the number's moving up in your windscreen,
but only
you're
the
coming in
$60
low.
version.
You'll
If
need
you want
add
to
a
get
bit
all
more
the
throttle to get back
airplanes
on the slope.
and
If
modeled
it looks
out
like the number's moving
airports,
down in your windscreen, well, then you're too high.
you have to use the
You'll need to add flaps to increase your rate of descent, but you'll also need to push forward and trim to change your attitude and maintain the same speed.
Okay. Okay, we are going in. We are going in.
Keep your aim point on the runway threshold. When you're 10 feet above the runway, it's time to flare.
What is
Once you
flare?
pass the threshold, shift your aim point to the end of the runway. Then, pull back slightly on the yoke to aim the nose just above it. Okay, we're past the threshold. Start the flare. Keep pulling back slowly. Let the plane settle onto the runway. Don't push it down, but don't let it start climbing. Nice. Now
Nice.
apply the brakes to slow us down and bring the plane to a stop.
Nice. Nice.
Great job. As they say,
Nice.
any landing you can walk away from is a good landing. But if you can use the plane the next day, it's outstanding. Landings can be
Nice.
hard, even for seasoned pilots. Trust me, don't hesitate to practice. After all, that's what we're here for, right?
Didn't look pretty. Will not win you a medal. I think everyone who was with me on that airplane just puked their heart out. But we landed. We landed. That is the most important part here. But you survive. Survive. To live another day. Oh god, what's this one? No, go do the landing challenge. What is this? Crosswind, downwind? Oh my god. Okay. So this is apparently the advanced tactics. Like, oh boy. Oh boy, look at that smile. Hey, I'm enjoying myself very much here in this game. I'm a complete noob, but I enjoy myself. You can't do a barrel roll in a Cessna, man. The fuel is gravity fed. Challenge accepted.
Let's be honest, no one likes going around in circles. Unless you're a pilot training on traffic patterns. Sedona's standard traffic pattern follows a 1,000-foot altitude around the main runway. By the time we're through here, you'll know how to complete the full run from takeoff to landing. So let's get started.
Is there any chance I could reach high settings with a 1060 and Ryzen 5? Try it. But the problem is not so much the CPU and the GPU. The problem is how much RAM do you have? Because this game eats RAM for breakfast. Like I could with my hardware. Technically I could play this game on ultra settings without issues. But my RAM is not enough. Because I have only 16 GB of RAM in my system, and I tried to start it on ultra, and the game was going up like 12 GB, 14 GB, and then the game crashed because, well, it reached the limit of my RAM. So it's more like a RAM eater than anything else. Yeah, 16 GB. Try it out. Like again, I am using right now 10 GB of RAM on high settings. So you might not want to have like your browser running in the background and doing too many other things, because keep in mind that also 4 GB is going to Windows. So my biggest problem was really RAM. I don't think it's too problematic. I'm running on high, and my GPU, my CPU are all right. Yeah. I mean, try it out, see how it runs, and if not, play it on medium. It still looks pretty, especially when you were in the sky. Like, it doesn't really make a difference in the sky too much what is happening on the ground. So do yourself a favor. Yeah, this is the release build, by the way. Do yourself a favor. Do not buy a new GeForce.
Keep us aligned with the runway and climb to 5,400 feet.
Do not buy a new graphics card right now. GeForce and Nvidia is announcing their new graphics cards, their 3000 series, on the 1st of September. And they will release them shortly afterwards. Do not buy a new GPU right now. Again, don't do that. Oh, wrong flaps. Wrong flaps. Yeah. Do not buy a new graphics card right now.
Once we reach altitude, you're gonna start turning left 90 degrees toward a 122-degree heading. Okay, we're in the pattern. Get ready to enter the crosswind section. Good. Keep going till you reach the traffic pattern altitude of 5,700 feet. Ready to make your left turn downwind? When the runway appears at the halfway point of your wing strut, you'll know you're at a good glide distance.
I don't like the outside view. It's confusing. Okay. Yeah, this is the tutorial, by the way. I'm trying to learn the game right now. But we will definitely check out some places around the world.
Lower your nose to a cruise attitude and reduce power to 2,100 RPMs. Once your speed is in the white arc, add 10 degrees of flaps to prep us for landing.
Okay.
Now's not a bad time to check if the runway is looking good. And
oh, looks good to me.
Goes without saying, always watch out for other planes entering or exiting the pattern.
Okay. Yeah, RAM is definitely what you want for this game.
Here. Keep going until you see it at a 45-degree angle behind you.
Okay. Yeah, RAM is the big thing.
Onto the base leg.
Like again, I have 16 gigabyte of RAM in this, and it barely makes it. 16 gigabyte of RAM is barely what you want to have for this game. So 32 or even like 24 is definitely the better choice here. Yeah, for everyone who is interested what my PC has, I have a Ryzen 7 2700 and a GeForce 2080 Super.
To idle to start losing altitude and maintain cruise attitude. Keep an eye on the runway as we get ready for our final turn. That'll also keep our speed around 65 knots.
Okay. 65. Okay.
There we go. The runway's in full view. Make sure to keep the plane centered on approach. If you're too high, add flaps. Too low, add power to maintain the glide path.
Oh yeah, we are far too high. Oh, we are coming in hot. We are coming in hot, chat. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is bad. I mean, we are small machines, so it's not too bad actually. Yeah. Not too shabby.
Way to stick the landing. Now just apply the brakes to slow your roll. And make sure you don't stop on the runway, of course.
Oh.
If other planes are looking to land, we've got to move. Take one of the taxiways on the right.
Awkward. Okay, that is definitely awkward. Is there a taxiway in front of us? Yeah, there's one. Okay. We're good. Woo! Man. Hi guys, does the game have shared planes like an X co-pilot? You can have a co-pilot. But I don't know. Ooh, whoa, we are a little bit too fast here.
An old instructor said to me, not only did you not die, you're really learning to fly.
And we are taking this fast. Make it. Yeah, you can have a co-pilot. Yep, you can definitely have a co-pilot. And you can also give the controls to a co-pilot. First solo flight. I think this is the last one of the tutorials. Let's see where this goes. Oh boy. Yeah, RAM is the biggest thing for this game. My GPU and CPU is not doing much. CPU is running at around 40% usage, and my GPU is running at 48% usage. So it's doing fine. It's doing fine. No, as I said, like you should have 16, I would say, is the bare minimum so far. 24 would be decent, and 32 is more than enough. I have 16, and it's the bare minimum. The game crashed yesterday multiple times when I started to run this game on ultra to high settings, because it was running out of RAM. Yeah.
It's time. Your first solo flight.
Oh god.
I'll be watching from the ground in radio contact if you need me, but something tells me you won't. Your goal is to complete Sedona's left-hand traffic pattern on your own. Remember
Okay.
what we covered in our previous sessions, and you'll be just fine.
Let's do this, chat.
See you on the other side.
Let's do this. Here we go. 16. Yeah, I have 16 gigabyte of RAM. Yeah, I know. I have to upgrade. Especially because RAM is now so cheap. It is so cheap right now. It's dirt cheap. Like, you can get like 32 gigabyte for like, what is it? $100? 120 or something. It's like dirt cheap. It's crazy. Which is good, because that also means that the SSDs are getting cheaper because they are using similar technology. How is the mixture? Well, the mixture is fine. Throttle is 0. Okay. Yeah. But so far, by the way, for everyone who is new and who is planning on playing this game when it comes out on Tuesday, there is a fair warning I want to give you. You will download this game, and it will take about 3 gigabyte to download. That is not the full game. The full game downloads inside of the game. So please, when you have downloaded the game, make sure you are starting the game, and then you start the download of the game. You are not downloading the complete game outside of the game. Yeah, Football, but not everyone has played the alpha and beta. And it's still weird to do that. That doesn't change. Like, that is just weird. Well, it depends. Is it on Steam? Is the game on Steam, by the way? I think it's on Steam. It doesn't matter. Like, you were just downloading it when it is on Steam, or when it is on Microsoft, you're downloading it through the Xbox app, and then it just downloads, and then you can start the game. But it's only like 3 gigabyte, and then inside the game, I had to download 95 gigabyte. So please start up the game to download the game, like the full game. Don't make the mistake and believe that you have just downloaded the game, because if you're then jumping into the game to play it, well, surprise, surprise. And you don't really want that. Yeah, it's on Steam. So on Steam you would just download like 3 gigabyte or 4 gigabyte or something like that. And then you have to start up the game. Oh yeah, it can go up to 200, by the way. Because you are streaming data. Like, most of the stuff you can see here is streamed to your PC. Like, the game itself, I think the developers once said the game itself would be 3.5 terabyte. No, not terabyte. Not terabyte. 3.5. What is the next higher one? Petabyte. Thank you. Yeah, 3.5 petabyte big. That's how big the game is. And they cannot really do that to you, because, well, that's a bit too much, as you can imagine. So they're streaming most of the stuff to your storage, and then they're removing the parts they don't need. So you definitely need some space after you have installed the game. Okay, let's put some flaps out there. Let's put some flaps down there. Let's lower the speed. Oh, we are coming in far too hard. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, sweet mother. Oh, boy. Yes. I'm so not allowed to do that with bigger airplanes, what I'm doing here right now. Okay, let's cut off the engine. Yeah.
You weren't really supposed to land there. It's well done, don't get me wrong. Just not what was expected. At this point, I think it's probably best if we start the lesson over.
No. What? Because I didn't reach like a certain thing? Yeah, screw you, girl. I managed. Like, just because I wasn't directly, like, on the mile. If you fly in the same area again, does it load from the cage, since you already downloaded that area before? Real deal, that is a very good question. I assume when you restart, yes. Yeah, it does everything. You can see that, by the way, here in the options. There's the traffic and stuff and the data, so you can see Bing data word graphics, photogeometry, live real world air traffic, live weather, and multiplayer. So let's do a real flight here. So you can see like other airplanes, like you can see real flight data when you were like zooming in enough. See? That is like real live traffic. This is like a real airplane just flying right now in the US. That's creepy. Well, I mean, it is what it is. Are there only 8 lessons in the tutorial? Let me see. Let me have a check. Yeah. Oh, let's do navigation. We only did 6. Okay, let's do the other ones. Let's do navigation. Flight duration 24 minutes. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, just 8. I mean, it's a lot learning by doing. And they're cramming like a lot of knowledge into the lessons. Are there actual planes in the game that represent those flights? I think so. Like, these are all licensed planes they have in the game. Like, these are all like the Dreamliners in the A320neo and so on and so forth. Like, they have those airplanes in the game. So yeah. Yeah. I would definitely assume so. And by the way, folks, quick note, if I miss one of your messages, I don't do that on purpose. It's really sometimes I have to focus on what the hell is going on here. So if I miss like a certain question,
I've always said, flying is free.
Ask again.
Open skies, endless possibilities. But to fully enjoy it, you need to be prepared.
If I miss one.
We're going to focus this lesson on navigation prep and procedures. The fundamentals of getting from point A to point B. Step 1, putting some distance between us and the ground.
Yeah, they don't do that here. Like, it really seems like they just want to make sure that you can fly. For now, at least. There are challenges and stuff in the game. I haven't looked at the challenges yet, so they might be a bit different. Oh yeah, this game screams DLC, by the way. Like, there will be tons of DLCs for this game. I can already tell you that. Oh boy.
All right, we're off. Now, keep climbing around the airport till we reach 5,800 feet.
Okay. That's doable. Flap sign. Okay, just to make sure. Yes! Because $120 is not enough. Yeah. I mean, for me, I think what they are trying to do with this flight simulator is they're trying to get the people into the mix which are new to these kind of games. I think that's what they're trying to do. And not too overwhelm them.
Saying, but good navigation starts with good departure prep. Let's set up the aircraft for the first leg of your trip.
Set cruise altitude.
Attitude?
Set.
Check. Now for your heading.
The
When you need to set and maintain a
semi-cruising.
heading, you'll want to rely on your heading indicator. Compasses are prone to errors, especially during turns or while accelerating or decelerating.
Okay.
Go ahead and position your plane above the airport.
Oh god. Okay, we're getting there. But yeah, I think that they only have 8 lessons in this game because they really want to make sure that new players are not getting into the game.
Oh,
they see
one
30
last
lessons
bit of
and they're
departure
like,
prep. We need to validate the time. That's a fancy way of saying start the clock.
oh. Okay.
On the
Bam.
nav log, you can see our next waypoint, Munns Park. Is at a 41-degree heading about 5 minutes away.
Okay.
Navigating is basically flying a given heading for a given amount of time. Sometimes you deviate, but if you track the time flown from your last known position, you'll always have
Whoops.
at least a range for your current position.
Alright, 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 alright.
We all know speed can increase or decrease depending on the wind. That's why at your next waypoint you'll want to compare your estimated time en route with the actual time flown. Validate your estimate and your progress.
Where is the estimate? I think we are flying against the wind right now. Yeah, there are no hands, so there's apparently nobody. I'm a ghost. I'm possessing this aircraft. Yeah, Hey, show me numbers. Oh yeah, that makes sense. You're right. There it is, the ETE. You're absolutely right. Yeah. There's the ETE. That makes sense. Okay. And because of the timer in the bottom left, we know if it really would take 5 minutes, or nearly 5 minutes, or not. Good morning, Mr. Yorick Gaming! How are you doing, good sir? It is nice to have you. Well, I would just say ET. I don't know why they're using ETE. Estimated time, or ETA. Like, normally you would use ETA, right? Like, estimated time of arrival, or estimated time arrival. So, Weird that they're using ET. Well, 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 someone got early access. Well, 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 somebody is a lovely person. So now what? How are you doing, man? Oh, estimated time en route. Shows what I know. And by the way, for everyone wondering why I sometimes stumble about like certain words or even like certain shortcuts, English is my second language. If you haven't noticed already. I know it's like, no, say what? Nobody has noticed. But yeah, sometimes I have my issues here and there. Just googled it. Smart. Absolutely smart. I can't Google right now. Doing well. That's fantastic to hear. And hey, Penguin. Good to see you. Ah, look at that. I believe I can fly. Ooh. So much nothingness. Oh, there's the city. Okay, let's go inside the plane again. What? Ah, ladies and gentlemen, in about 20 seconds, yeah, we are too slow by the way, we are arriving Mons Park. If you don't know Mons Park, it has been one of the fiercest battles in 1887. There was a fight about who has the most sugar, and it became a cake fight. It was brutal. Cakes were flying left and right, cookies were eaten, and people were going to bed without pretzels. It was terrible. Absolutely terrible. People are like, what is he drinking? What? Oh, what is that? Is that a highway? Looks like it, right? Yeah, would be a highway. The highway to hell? No, that's a different one. It's not here. Close.
You made it to Mons Park. According to the nav log, we've got one more stop. Flagstaff Pulliam Airport.
Oh god.
An easier way to navigate is to follow identifiable landmarks like highways. And just so happens we have one below us.
What a surprise! A highway? Here? I think what you wanted to say is land on the highway and use the highway to reach your destination. Ah, we need a quicker airplane. Oh yeah, sorry. You're absolutely right. Yeah. Okay, let me minimize this for now, because we don't really need this. We don't really need this. Why fly if you can drive there, right? But yeah, Yorick, yeah, Xbox was nice enough to give me early access. Can I just say something, Yorick? Can I just say something? It is hilarious to me how easy it was to get a key for this as a Twitch streamer. If I remember myself back to my time at Mixer and the 4 years I have streamed on Mixer as a partner, and how hard it was to get a key to any Microsoft related game sometimes. It's like, wow. Just wow. It's unbelievable how it is tougher to get a key on the platform owned by Microsoft for a Microsoft game than on Twitch. It is freaking unbelievable. So, and also when you see like how many people got like a key for this in early access on Twitch, like we always wondered on Mixer, like, hey, why did we get, like, what happened with the keys? And Microsoft was always like, yeah, we had a limited number of keys, so like 5 or 6. And then you see just Twitch, hundreds of people early access streaming the game, and it's like, well, that explains it. I'm not sure if we are going to convert him into a flight simmer. I mean, probably not, but I still enjoy myself. Oh, we have to follow the highway. Highway to hell. Why is that song stuck in my head now? Yeah, we have to follow the highway. Or our navigator is like, me. Basically, Mixer got the leftovers of the key as a Microsoft platform. Like, it shows you how much Microsoft actually cared for it. No. The ETA must assume a certain airspeed, not sure what that would be. Probably 80 knots. 90 knots? I don't know. Okay, let's follow the highway. But yeah, that's basically what it meant. The game is disqualifying me, right? Because we didn't follow the highway right from the beginning. Is that what we are doing? Probably. Yeah. It doesn't count. I would not fly back. Like, I would just finish this. Like, I understand what to do. So I don't really have to follow this. I didn't put in for a key. Lately I've just lost all motivation for streaming. It takes effort for me to go live for 2 days a week. Oof. Why is that, Yorick? If you don't mind me asking. Why is that? Is it because of games missing, or... Okay, let's try something. Let's see if this works. Oh, we're getting closer. I have no idea, just a multitude of things. Plus I'm more focused on my career now. Makes sense.
As you close in on Flagstaff Pulliam airspace, next step is setting up to enter the traffic pattern. We've got clearance to enter the downwind leg and land on runway 21. Keep your attitude, then follow the standard pattern.
Okay. Will do. Wait. They only have one, don't they? Yeah, I think the biggest problem, like, for me, for sure, was when they announced that Mixer is closing down. And that was especially in a time when no games were coming out. So I was moving to a new platform and there were no games. I was like, wait, I have to leave my platform behind with all the issues included by leaving a platform. But I'm also coming to a new platform with basically no games whatsoever coming out. It definitely has been an interesting time, to say the least. Not always good. Okay, we're slowly getting there, folks. Slowly getting there.
Lower your nose to a cruise attitude and reduce your power.
Roger that. On my way. This is it, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your seatbelts on. We're preparing for landing. Also put your swim vests on, because let's be honest here, if we are crash landing, you have to swim. I mean, kinda. Okay, let's lower it even more. Let's lower it to 15. That should be good. That should be good. Alright, let's do the base turn.
Power should be at idle now, so you're losing altitude while maintaining cruise attitude.
I think. Do we? Oh yeah. Yeah. We are losing altitude. Not fast. But that's fine.
Finally, a landing on runway 21, and we'll call this one done.
Nice. Man, we did well. It's good. I'm happy with this. Oh yeah, we are doing this right. I'm not even sure if I need the flaps. Like, we are coming in just right. Yeah, I don't even think we need flaps for this one. We are basically just right. Like a glove. Always flaps? Fine. There are the flaps. Coming up. Flaps are coming up. Is this Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020? Yes, it is. Last time I've checked, at least. Oh, here we go. Here we go. A little bit more to the right, but you know how it is. Nice. Ladies and gentlemen, we have landed.
All right, successful VFR flight in the books. Not bad. Not bad at all.
I call that a success. How nice was that? Awesome, like a glove. Okay, you know what? I think we learned enough. And he gets run over by a 747. You know my luck. Wildman, did they just give it to you or do you need to apply? No. They gave it to you, to me, because, well, I'm a streamer. I'm also a partnered streamer here on Twitch. Hi. I'm relatively new. I came to Twitch 2 months ago. I originally come from Mixer. I have streamed there for 4 years. I was a full-time streamer for 2.5 years, and well, Mixer did go down. I have some other words for what happened to Mixer, but let's just say it did go down. So I came over here and brought my community with me, or what's left of it. And yeah, Microsoft was then awesome enough, maybe as a sorry or whatever, to give me an early look at the game. So yeah, there you go. Are you doing requested airport flyovers? Yeah. Did you do well, Mixer? Yeah, we were one of the biggest variety channels. We always had between 300 and 1,000 viewers, depending on the games we had. By the end of it, we actually climbed up to 1,500 viewers when there were big releases. Yeah. We were one of the biggest streamers over there. Oh well, but that is now gone. Let's do a challenge. Oh yeah, by the way, let me show you. Like again, this is the world map. It's you can start wherever you want. Like there's no limit. So yeah. Okay, can you depart fly over JVR, which is Vancouver International Airport in Canada? Yeah, I can do that. Vancouver is... Oh god. This is people find out how good I am on geometry. It's Denver. That is not Denver. I don't want... No, that's fire. Seattle... Where is it? Is it one of the big ones? Wait, that's Chicago. That's not Canada. That's Chicago. So bad. So bad. Shh, shh, shh. Don't tell anyone, please. JVR, let's look for it. Oh, that's CVR. What the hell? JVR, there we go. Well, we might have a problem with this one. Yeah, there's Vancouver. Oh, it's CJVR. Yeah, CJVR. There you go. There you go. I mean, sure, we can do a quick flyover here. Any specific machine? Afterwards, we will do a challenge, and then I'm open to other airplanes and airports. Like any specific machine you wanna do the flyover? It's just a diamond aircraft. I don't wanna have like a super fast machine. Right, let's do that one. Set as departure, and let's just fly. Try the icon A5. I would do that. Do a Cessna flight, the Lucla. I can also do that. You can land on the water with it? Oh, that's fantastic, man. That's amazing. Alright. Let's see how this goes. So, this is the first open world flying we are doing. Oh, please, RAM. Don't die on me. Don't die on me. Like, RAM is my biggest fear with this game, like every time. Europe. Europe is brutal. Like I tested Frankfurt in Germany yesterday. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. So many buildings.
Diamond Alpha, Sierra X-ray Golf, Sierra ready at runway 26 left, departing straight out.
Oh god, I haven't... Oh, this looks a little bit different. Let's give it like a hot second so it can load in. Sure. I would say... Let's start this. And let's fly over Vancouver. We have a nice view here. Alright, let's do this. 50 knots. 60 knots. 70 knots. And we off. No, 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 no. Believe me, if the parking brake would be on, we would notice. Landing gear. Oh. Well, there you go. Okay, flaps are out, right? No, flaps are in. No, flaps are out. Okay. Oh yeah, there's the sea. Look at that. Yeah, keep in mind, so this is the default look.
Diamond X-ray Golf, Sierra, you are leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
Oh, okay. This is the default look of the airplane, of the airport. Only airports with stars have look like the original. So Vancouver International is just default. Yeah, this is just the default look. This is not an airport with a star. So looks kind of different.
Diamond X-ray Golf, Sierra, please acknowledge.
Acknowledge 1, 2, 3. Let's go down to 80.
Diamond X-ray Golf, Sierra, acknowledge last transmission.
This is South Shore. Okay. Well then, let's fly to Vancouver. Gory! I said radio silence! I'm trying, man, I'm trying.
Diamond X-ray Golf, Sierra, did you copy?
How do I answer this, dude? I don't know how to answer this.
Diamond X-ray Golf, Sierra, ATC services terminated.
Oh, well, I got terminated, chat. I got terminated. Well, there you see the outskirts. go a little bit lower. So if you can see your house somewhere, tell me. I will make a stop there. Seems to be like a school of some sort down there. Yeah, they actually redid like a lot of the cities, not all of them. Like we can see if we can find like a redone city and a redone airport. Okay, let's lower the engine to 50% or 60. There you go. You can even see the cars. Look at that. Ha. Yeah, this is medium to high, by the way, because of my RAM. My RAM didn't like it when I go to ultra. Like, my CPU and my GPU would have been fine with it. But my RAM just said nope. So it would actually look even more decent. Yeah, I know. $1080p? Yeah, 1080p. Like, I tried ultra, and at 15 GB of RAM, the game was crashing. Oh boy. Yeah, at 15 GB of RAM, the game was crashing. So, I had to lower it to mostly high and a little bit medium. So I'm now at like 10 to 12 GB RAM. And it's like, woo, woo. There you go. The trains. Yeah, all the warning. I love how my airplane is freaking out here. It's like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? All right. Yeah, this is, they are also using Bing Maps. I know it's not as great as Google Maps, but hey. They're using Bing Maps. I don't know what this bridge is. No clue. Oh! What? I did. I didn't. Oh. You can't go under certain bridges. It's a bug. Well, glad that we established that, isn't it? Good to know. Good to know. Can you try KMCO? It's handcrafted. I mean, sure, we can check that out. Okay, I don't mind. Oh, it's Orlando. Oh yeah, that's handcrafted. Sure thing. Orlando, Florida. Let's visit Disneyland. Disney World? Disney World. Disneyland is in Paris, right? Is it? Where's my mark? I have a mark from Disneyland. And I think that's Paris. That wasn't Paris. Dude, he will be overwhelmed with a 787. Disneyland? Is it Disneyland? I know that there is. I have been to Disney in Paris, but I don't. Was it Disneyland? I have to look at my mark. I have a Donald Duck mark from there because I love Donald Duck. Oh yeah, we will definitely check out one of the big airplanes. Like, folks, everything is on the table today. Like, don't you worry. Everything is on the table. Yep. Or mission yet? I haven't. By the way, folks, if you were interested also in other video games, hi, my name is Mo. I'm a partner Twitch streamer and we are always streaming from Monday to Friday, starting at 8 AM ET. And we are mostly checking out new video games. But before we actually play video games, we are talking about gaming news. Like, whenever something big happens in the gaming industry, you find out all the news here on the channel. Today was the big Epic versus Google versus Apple about Fortnite and the cards. That was one of the big news we talked about today, and we are doing that every time before we are actually playing video games. That is at 8 AM East Coast time, which is 1 PM GMT, if you need the British times. And yeah, we are streaming always from Monday to Friday. We will stream tomorrow though, because, well, and we did run out of RAM. Wap wap wap. That's what happens when you are running out of RAM. Awkward. Yup. That is very awkward when that happens. But yeah, tomorrow we are checking out Marvel Avengers on the PC, and we will see how that will run. Then we have Mortal Shell coming out on Tuesday. Why is that? What? Why is that coming up? Shut it. I did hit the Windows button. Mortal Shell, which is a Dark Souls clone, which looks really, really interesting. We played the beta like a few weeks before, and that was a lot of fun. And then we have also the Baldur's Gate 3 stream on Tuesday, where they are announcing the early access phase of Baldur's Gate 3. And, well, let's say it's soon, and we will definitely play that here on the channel. Then by the end of the month, we have Wasteland 3 coming up, which we are also planning a full playthrough. Do you know where you want to fly around once the game comes out? Well, I can already fly right there. I don't know. I want to see everything. Well, and I need the RAM. I really have to order more RAM. I have to do that right after the stream. So I hopefully get the new RAM on Monday. Because, you see what happens when you only have 16GB of RAM. Yep. of the things which can happen. But I don't know yet. Like, I'm very much a person who is open to the world. I like to see the world. Like, I'm not too much interested to fly around to my hometown or anything, because, well, I live there. And believe me, my city isn't too exciting. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this, especially when I have more RAM. But I want to see more of the world, and whenever one of my community members want to see one place, I'm glad to oblige. I fly everywhere. My city is 90% dirt roads. I mean, my city is 90% holes in the roads. You might buy the Alienware Aurora. You know what? Buy something else, because you can basically get the same hardware for less money by not buying Alienware. Like, don't get me wrong there, man, but you are paying so much more money for the Alienware brand on top of what you are actually getting. It's ridiculous. You don't have to build. You don't have to build. Power CPU or Power PC, they are doing fantastic builds. New Egg has actually like a lot of builds. Auras, they're really good manufacturers who take half of the price of Alienware for the same hardware. Like, yeah. Don't do that to yourself. Let's try this again. Hopefully it will not crash this time. Digital Storm, yeah. I mean, they're all using the same hardware. That's the thing. Like, PC hardware is pretty much the same across the board most of the time. And yes, they have different manufacturers, but they are all using the same base hardware. Like a 2080 Super from Nvidia is a 2080 Super. It doesn't really matter too much from which manufacturer you buy it. Like if it is MSI, Gigabyte, and so on and so forth, like it's... in the end, it is a 2080 Super. The same goes for systems and stuff. But here's a tip. If you're thinking about upgrading your GPU, keep in mind that Nvidia will announce their new GPUs on the 1st of September. So that means when that happens, most of the time, the price for the old cards will drop. And of course the new cards are coming out, which will be much more powerful. So I would hold off by buying a GPU right now. Should I go fan cooling or water cooling? I would say that fan cooling is a little bit easier to swap out if you have to, but then it doesn't really make like a big difference. The price actually does.
Orlando Tower Diamond Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra ready at runway 36 right.
But
straight out.
When it comes to like pure cooling,
Diamond Alpha
it doesn't really make like a big difference. Like if you have a very good air cooler, All right. Well, this is crazy. Let me lower the graphics to medium a bit, and then we will see if that helps. Yeah, this is unfortunate. Like as I said, like if you have 16 gigabyte of RAM, ooh, it's not kindly on my machine. It really isn't. And I have, before anybody is like, well, you should deactivate some stuff, I have nothing on. Like the only thing which runs in the background is my stream and the game. I have deactivated literally everything else on my PC. Like nothing is running in the background anymore. No browser, no Steam, nothing. Discord, out. So, yeah, it's the RAM. It's the RAM. Yeah. It's brutal. It's brutal. I think it's better if you're starting somewhere else. Like, if you are in the air, it doesn't really matter that much. Right? But if you are starting in a very dense area, hey there, K Plays Live. How are you doing? Yeah. So you might want to update your RAM. I would do it. I mean, I wanted to get 32 gigabyte for a while now because I'm also like using this PC as a streaming machine. It's never bad to do that. But yeah, I never really needed it before. Now this game though, on the other hand, is like, dude, get the RAM. Do it. I was like, alright, don't shoot me. Gosh. Especially because every time you crash, the loading times. You don't want to do that 5 times till you can finally play the game. You really don't. But that's the only issue. I'm good. I enjoy the game. When it doesn't crash because my RAM is full. I'm really, really enjoying the game. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, let me see if I can lower the graphics a bit. Which I don't really believe is like the issue here, but hey. I do what I can, right? Because the loading times are not great. Quick reminder, thank you so much Xbox for giving me an early key to this game. I really do appreciate that. And the game is coming out on Tuesday. There are 3 different versions you can buy. The standard version for $60. The what is it called? Not the deluxe edition. The deluxe edition is the $120 version. Then there is also an $80 version, and you get more airplanes and more airports. Or well, not getting more airports. You are getting more hand-designed airports. Like whenever you see a star, that means that airport is hand-designed. And you are just getting more of that. I think like Frankfurt, which is like one of the main airports, and even Heathrow. Heathrow is another airport you only get with the $120 version. Or well, the hand-crafted airport. Heathrow is still there. Heathrow is still there. It's just the default design they're using. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to the games. Unfortunately, law for Xbox and Microsoft is not great, but that has something that has to do with something completely different. Is this game like Flight Simulator in real life? Kinda. Let's see if we can find like an airport which is not like super dense. Los Angeles! Yay about that. Which one is not super dense here? Oh, should we use one of the Caribbeans? Oh, hell yeah. Let's use this one. Let's use this as a departure. And let's fly... Let's use the A5. I want to see how this goes. Hell yeah. And let's fly over to this one. Set as an arrival. 18 minutes. That's okay. Bam! Let's do this. Yes, I know. This is why I want to fly over the ocean. Yes, that is exactly why I want to do it. Yes, thank you, Fogbound. And hey, Jimmy, how are you doing, man? Good to see you. Yeah, it's definitely a very realistic flight simulator. But yeah, K-Plays, I'm looking forward to the Xbox games. Wow, that was quick. Speaking about not having to load much. Oh, damn, you look rough. I'm very much looking forward to all the games Xbox will push out, but Microsoft and Xbox will be on my shit list for all eternity. And that will never change. I have nothing against the game studios. Okay. But everything else is... yeah. No! No, don't restart. Alright, let's try this out. Ooh, I dig this. Wow. This is really an airplane just for looking. I'm good, man. Tomorrow we will check out Marvel Avengers, the beta on PC. It's starting tonight, but it's a bit too late. Alright. Let's get in the flaps. And let's start this, shall we? Oh, sorry. Oh, damn. We have to go up. Yeah, I know. Oh my god, look at that thing. Look at it go. This is amazing. We work for Playgrounds Games. Nice. Looking forward to Fable. Yeah, by the way, for people who are wondering, hey, why do you hate Microsoft and Xbox? Well, I come from Mixer. So, I got basically fired per tweet. I not take lightly to that. Yeah. But that's a different topic. Oh, let's lower the speed a bit. There we go. I heard, but I haven't seen like any proof of that. Like the link people gave was just an old article. It's like I was looking for a link and I heard that she was getting promoted. But yeah, I was looking for a link or for something. But yeah, weird. Oh, wait. Can we retract the landing gear? Oh. I'm such a dingus. I'm such a dingus. I'm such a dingus, I'm so sorry. Okay, flaps are fine. What is this? Frequency. What is this? Landing gear, flaps. Ooh, lights. Taxi lights. Navigation lights. Inoperable, I assume. Okay, okay. Alright! Whoa, what am I doing here? I was not looking on my radar thingy. Whoa! I did a slight mistake there. K-Plays Live, thank you so much for being here. I will have a wonderful rest of your day and weekend. Sorry, my mistake. How are we on energy? We're good, 48%. But have a wonderful day and thank you so much for being here. Cataract. Yeah, thank you, Hazardous, for that. And congratulations to your 2-month sub. Let me see something. Okay, I assume that island in the distance is where I want to go. This is the A5. The Icon A5. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay, chat. You know what we are doing now, right? You know what we have to do now. Yeah. Oh yeah. We will land. Let's do this. Uh-huh. We will land. And we will see how that goes. Wait, there's a parachute? Oh, we cannot pull it? Oh, you rude. Oh, man. Wanted to pull it. Oh, well. Oh, this is the... Yeah, we're going down, chat. We are going down. Oh, here it comes.
Tango Foxtrot, Foxtrot, Juliet, traffic at speed 10210 miles west inbound visual runway 10. Tango
Right.
Foxtrot, Foxtrot, Juliet, traffic at speed 102 is on final runway 10 to land.
Oh, yeah. Here we go, chat. Here we go. Yeah. Haha! Nice. Look at that. Water landing. Accomplished. Nice. Oh, that's awesome. I like that. So, quick question here. Are there sharks in the game? And do they eat airplanes? Look down. I do. Nice. Very nice. Well. So, what are you planning to do today, folks? I thought I was just sitting here a bit, do a bit of swimming, and have a good time. Just wait for a whale hitting the airplane. Oh, we are so screwed when that happens. Hey, Emium, how are you doing? So peaceful and quiet. I like this. Iran? We can fly over Iran. Sure. I can put that on the list. For now, let's continue this flight. Oh, we can turn off the... Oh. Oh. Continue. Okay. Turning the battery off was probably not a good idea. Womp womp. There we go. Well, there are tough other. There are tons of other regions which are not detailed on this one. Like, we were just in, where was it? Colorado. Like, we were just in Colorado, right? And that wasn't like super detailed. Like, just how they do it. All right. Yeah. I love this airplane. Yeah, what Real Deal basically says. Like, it's the same thing for a lot of areas. Whoops. My bad. My bad. I totally didn't panic there for a second. Yeah. Yeah, I would take a flight over Iran after we've reached our destination here. Like, you have to wait a bit. I want to finish this flight. Wait, where's my route? Oh, I think my route is gone. Can we have like a flight plan? Oh god. Well, that's bad. I don't... Nearest airport. I think it's this one. Done. No, that was where I came from. Oh god. Complicated. Haha! Wait. Oh, that's the airport. Right? That's the airport, right? PJE. Okay, let's see. PJE. Bam. That's the one. Done. Awkward. Where have we been? Alright. Yeah, we are far off. We cannot just fly to the Iran.
Tango Foxtrot, Juliet, traffic windward 64111 miles west.
We are far away from that. We are somewhere in the Caribbean right now.
Tango Foxtrot, Juliet, traffic windward 641 is on final runway 10 to land.
Like again, we are in the middle of the ocean, somewhere in the Caribbean. So I will land on that airport there, and then I would definitely go and check it out. I don't mind. I don't really mind. Caribbean? What are you trying to say, Sakura? Are you trying to point out it's not?
Tango Foxtrot, Juliet, traffic good speed 102 is on final runway
Caribbean?
10 to land. Tango Foxtrot, Juliet, traffic good speed 102, 2 miles west inbound visual runway 10.
Okay, it's the Caribbean. God damn it. This is a long flight. I might have made a bad decision of about like taking this plane. It's not the fastest. Yeah, we will be here a while. Cuba? Cuba is somewhere else, Gory. Cuba is not even close where we are. Cuba is far away. It's more in the north. We are closer to South America here. Much, much closer. Ladies and gentlemen, here speaks your captain. On the left side, you can see a part of Atlantis. If you didn't know, Atlantis in 2000 before Christ had a little civil war, and part of Atlantis broke up because they didn't want to live in the cold north anymore, so they moved down here to South America. You can maybe see some of the old buildings down there. It's pretty, yeah. I know this is super exciting for everyone involved here. Also, Gory, I don't think that this airplane is invading anyone. This airplane is not going anywhere. One more army. Yeah, I don't know which island this actually is. Do we have a co-pilot? No, we don't. Oh, we do. Wait, no. I don't know where my co-pilot wanted to go. But I don't trust that one. Do we have a co-pilot? Oh, damn, we have a co-pilot. Who is that dude? Have you seen that? Look at that. There's the moon. Ha! Fly, fly, fly me to the moon. Shine. Doo, 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 doo. Okay, we're slowly getting there. I hope there's an airport there, because if not, we're screwed. Are you online? Yeah. Yep. We're completely online. Like, you can also see like other airports right here. Yep, we're online. Yes, sir. Yes, yeah, it downloads everything. Like, everything is active. Real weather data, surroundings, and so on and so forth. Like, we have activated everything. I don't know. I don't know how much it takes. Like, you can see it under... Yeah, the current data consumption for the last day was 1.2 gigabyte. Wow. In the last few hours we have played this now, I have downloaded 1.2 gigabyte. Damn. That's not bad. Whew. That's quite a bit. The good thing is I don't have a data cap, and I have also a gigabyte connection, so I don't really notice much. We need radio on this. We need radio in this. Like, why can I not have like a radio? Whoa, my bad. Yeah, you can. By the way, you can choose which parts you want to deactivate. Like, you don't have to deactivate all at once. You can choose the parts. You can also limit the amount of gigabyte. Like, they're giving you a lot of options. And then, if everything fails, you can still say, okay, you know what, let's deactivate it. Alright, we're getting closer. I would say another 5 minutes, and then we'll reach the place. This is definitely a cozy game. Maybe we're putting this on our cozy streams. I like the view in this airplane. Like, I'm pretty sure this is what the airplane was designed for people just to look outside. Is this 1.2 gigabyte stored on your computer? Yes. I don't know how long it will be stored. It's not there for all eternity. This is why I also say you need a lot of RAM for this game. Okay, we are entering the airspace of this island. Let's see what we got here. I assume that's the airport over there. Let's find the airport. Because when we deactivated the energy on our airplane, our route also got deleted. So, yeah. The game itself is about 120 gigabyte big. And then we'll download additional stuff. So you definitely need some room. Definitely need some room. Okay. Oh, there it is. Roosevelt. Let's go land there. Pretty island. Very pretty island. Is that a volcano up there? Yeah, that's a volcano. I mean, makes sense. This is probably how the island actually came to pass because of the volcano. That makes sense. Oh god! I just realized that's the airport. Like right there. Yeah, that's the airport. All right. Well, let's lower the speed quite a bit, and let's go into position. Let's put down flaps. How fast are we falling? No, not too much. We also don't lose too much altitude. What is it with the console? Like, there's some pixelation going on there, which is a little bit weird. Looks like it was stored too soon. Yeah. You're right. Let's give it a little bit more speed. There we go. That should do the trick. This looks good. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your seatbelts on. We are going into landing position. Put your tables up. And please stop smoking. Our landing gear is not out. Just realized that. That would have been awkward. Landing gear is out. Okay. Slowing down the engine. Yeah. Like butter. Oh, there's another airplane, isn't it? No, it's just standing there. So let's go into the city, folks, shall we? Touchdown! Actually, I think we're going into the city. That's a bit awkward. I think I took the wrong exit. Ah, nobody is asking. This is fine. This is fine. Hi, people. My bad. Hi. How's your mother? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, not gonna lie. That was a little bit closer than I anticipated here with the airplane. Ooh. Wow. Not picture perfect, but... Nice. Like a glove. Just saying. Like a glove. Nice. Alright, and with that, our flight is done. Lunch break. Oh, I cannot leave. Oh no. I'm bound to this airplane to all eternity. And I have to fly every day now. Okay. Can we leave? Can I leave? Let me out of here. Ah! That doesn't help. Okay, I assume we have to do it this way. Main menu. Yes. There we go. I said yes. Thank you. Let's go. Saw a thread of AVSim that said you can get out and walk around. Not to my knowledge. Never heard of that. Iran. Let me see. Man, you have to... You have to go in here. Okay, the night is not helping. Can you load in day? I don't think so. Oh no, you can. Yeah, you can. But then it's not realistic anymore. Right. Just the main airport here. Let me see. Oh, this is too far, right? Yeah. Merabat. Damn it. Merabat. There it is. Bada boom. Let's use another airplane here. Oh yeah, let's use the Textron, the Beechcraft King. Let's use that one. That looks cool. Bada boom. Bada bam. We can totally do that. Let's see what the Iran has to offer. Oil. Oil. Not gonna lie, I find the codes so weird. They're really so weird. Like, you're looking at the codes and you're like, what is that? What's that even representing? Well, the good thing about the Iran is it's not a very dense area, so we shouldn't have any RAM issues. Jinxed it. And it should load in relatively quickly. Like, as I said, it gets more problematic when you are jumping into an area which is like super dense with population. Yeah, I think when it comes to the Middle East, like, they modeled or remodeled Egypt, like the main area for the Middle East. Oh well, technically, is Egypt
Tower Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-ray
counted
Golf
as Middle
Sierra
East,
Kilo
or is it
at runway
Africa
29er, right ready for
technically?
takeoff straight out departure.
Never thought about that.
Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra
Yeah, they did
Kilo
model
cleared
the
for
pyramids.
takeoff, runway
Yeah.
29er, right departing straight out approved.
Damn, this thing has much more than our previous airplane. Nice. All right. Let's use the brakes. Flaps go up. And let's start. Let's do the starting. Oh, 104 knots. All right. My bad. Shut up, I'm not stalling. You were stalling. Yeah, you cannot really see much. So I guess we have to fly this way. Is he playing with an Xbox controller? Yep. And mouse and keyboard. Like you have to do both, basically.
Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo, you are leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Yeah, you have to use both because they are just a few things you cannot do. Alright, there's Iran. Oh well, Tehran, I assume. Never been there, so I don't know how it looks.
Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo, acknowledge last transmission.
Acknowledge last transmission. Your mother? No? That was rude? I still don't know how to acknowledge any transmissions here.